I didn't know what I was awaiting, but I remember we just cried together, or maybe I'm the one who cried a lot because it was not as planned. Because you are young, you just came in Germany and you're not even 1 year. Or I think I was 1 year in Germany.
Oh, it's Christmas time. I feel sad, I can't help it. Got you on my mind. I don't know how to cope this. Because it's Christmas.
So hi guys, Merry Christmas and soon Happy New Year. So today, as you see, the theme is Vlogmas. You can see my lineup, my Christmas tree. So, and really I just wanted to have a sit down video. I thought of it and I thought maybe this is the time to sit down and talk of this subject that so many people have been waiting. So so welcome. I'm Mombi and I'm married with 3 kids, and my husband is called Klaus. So, and today I'm here to talk about cesarean section. In Germany we call it Kaiserschnitt, and that's what I wanted to say, but I'm gonna talk in English today. So I'm a mom of 3, as I said, and I first gave birth my firstborn 2012, and that's when I became a mom. I experienced how to be a mom and what is to be a mom. So prior to my birth, I can't tell maybe 1 or 2 how was it. Our baby was a surprise baby. I was still young. I was still I was still young, and my husband was also young. But when we knew that we got our son on the way, we embraced it, and for sure, even today I didn't know what I was awaiting, but I remember we just cried together, or maybe I'm the one who cried a lot because it was not as planned. Because you are young, you just came in Germany and you're not even 1 year. Or I think I was 1 year in Germany, and I was still young, and I remember I think I wore like 48 kgs, not like now, a mom of 3. And yes, it was a really how can I say, it was a mixed emotion. I had mixed emotion, but I think everything that is made with love and for love, God always shows a way, and He really walked with me through the journey. And I remember my first 3 months when I was pregnant with our son, it was hell. I remember my husband for the first time had to go outside our area. He was in Berlin and he went to work. Yes, I live in Germany and also married here by a German. So that was the first time my husband was to go and work outside. Otherwise he was always at home, but at that moment he had to go. So I remember I was alone in the home, and it was hard. I couldn't eat and drink. I remember my best food was mango and passion juice, and I think some fruits. And I really I would draw a lot, and I would only sleep. I didn't know why I felt like that. Later I will explain. I know why I felt that. And then God, you know, those are the first 3 months are the critical months, the one you lose a child. And I thank God nothing happened. From the word go, I didn't tell everybody. I didn't trust everybody because it was a surprise. I'm just young and married and pregnant, so I kept it to myself. So not so many people could have been there for me because I wanted it first to swallow everything. And yeah, so fast forward to me giving birth. My journey was very beautiful, and he was to come January 10th, yeah, and he came on January 21. So what happened when I was going? So the good thing here in Germany, when you're giving birth, when you're in the last, I think 6 weeks, you go almost like every week or every 2 weeks, and when you're almost like giving birth, or maybe you have passed, or maybe you're like 2-3 plus day, you go like every day, or each the other, the second day. So that's what I was going, and I was small as I am, and I remember my doctor, she was a Poland, she was very, very nice, and she advised me if the baby does not come 5 days after the actual date, I should go to hospital. So I remember Jeremy was to come on January 10th, so on 16th we went to hospital. That is 16 days. But I was okay, I will eat okay, but I was just huge. So yeah, I remember I met another girl, also a Kenyan girl, and she also was getting a child. So if you happen to see my video, hi, I hope you're still okay with your girl. We lost contact because Germany is a big country, and yeah, people happens, yeah. So I was so my friend, or that friend, got her child, and on 16th, and on 16th, I remember it was on Monday, I was told, because you are not opened, I think I was open 1 centimeter, but there I never opened again, or more than 1 centimeter. So they Einleitung, I don't know how it's called. So they gave me a quarter tablet, and they told me to swallow. So I swallowed on Monday, and I went home, I remember, and on Tuesday I came with everything. I slept there. On Wednesday they gave me another one, and on Thursday they gave me another one. So that was like, I think 3 of them or 4 of them, if I'm not remembering. So the actual birth was to happen on Friday, because I wanted a natural birth, just like every woman who wants to give a birth. We always want to feel that that pain and everything. So yeah, I hope I'm not boring you guys, yeah. So, and I was sick, that's why I'm talking like that. I don't talk like that, guys, so I hope you're not bored. So anyway, let me go on with my story. So on Friday, so my hubby came with everything, and now we are ready to waiting for my baby. I'm tired, and I'm done. So I remember that day, they gave me a gel. I think it was kind of gel, you know, like, out of the subject. That's why I tell girls, if you're so young and you are not ready to give a birth, just don't, because I was so young and I had so anything I would have been told, drink this, take this, name this gel, I will do it. Today I'll ask them, what are you doing? Why is this? Why? And today I'm clever, yeah? So just take your time and make sure that you know. So anyway, they did whatever they did, and on Friday evening around 6, I started giving birth. So I remember there was this bathtub, and I was told to enter there. Oh God, I remember even that photo in the bill and everything. Oh God. And I think my husband will massage me, and there was also a friend around there, so they will help me to massage me and everything. So it went. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Sally has not given birth. I'm still walking there. They're massaging me, going on the water and everything, and it's so painful. So around 12. I was so cold, I was so hungry, weak, and I wanted tea. And then the baby had already how do you say, urinated, or also went to the toilet, because I remember it was like a yellow. So I think I had already break water, but not like normal women where they me, I didn't feel it. I just was told that the baby is already, the thing has opened, and I never even see even today 3 kids, I don't know what is water. So the baby had already cacked, and so I had to give that birth, but I was not opening, and they told me push. Anyway, okay, during that waiting around maybe 9 or 8 p.m. how does it called, PDR. I got PDR. PDR is that's very to prevent so much pain. So I got one around 8 or 7 there because it was so painful, and around, I think after 3 hours it was gone, and then I started feeling pain again. So I thought PDR, I'll get to write it in English or to there. So, and then they gave me another one, and yeah, then there was no help. Yeah, so and I was so young and then so weak. And I remember it was 1 p.m. because Jeremy came 1:34, if I'm not wrong. It was on Friday morning or Saturday morning. I remember I told them, I can't do it anymore. I can't. I couldn't speak good German, but I remember that German that I spoke there, they understood. And they called some doctors who had already some home, who was at home. He was having vacation, but he was around, so they called him. He came. He even had casual clothes. He just had to wear the mask and everything, because I will see everything there because I'm still awake. And they told, she called me, Frau Müller, can you try again? And I remember I screamed with my African mouth, I can't anymore. I can't. And then I'm afraid maybe the baby might have something if the water already had come and caca and everything. What's happening with my baby? And I screamed the whole room. And then everybody was silent. So they walked, all of them, and they said, okay, sign here too. So I couldn't. Yeah, maybe I'm a coward, I don't know. But my guts told me it's over, and I couldn't anymore. And that's why, as a woman, you know where it's limit, or as a human being. For me, that was my limit. My hubby was beside me. He was so young, I still remember that photo. And I told them I couldn't anymore. This is it. They thought I'll do it, you know, I'm an African lady and everything. So nobody had prepared theater. So they had to prepare theater. That's why I said it was 1:30, so they need like 20 minutes to prepare theater and everything. And I remember that place was so cold because it was winter. And yes, I lied down, they took me, everything, I would hear me. My husband never left on my side. God bless you, Shati, I love you so much. He never left the friend was told to wait on the side, because that CS is only for family, like a husband or wife, a husband. So, and I remember it only took 4 minutes. That's why I said that 30 minutes. 4 minutes, and I heard Jeremy cry. And I cried, I prayed, I called Jehovah and everything, you know, those things you get. And I was so happy that my baby was alive, because I was afraid. I was like, you know, when the water already out and it's been out of me, I don't know, maybe nothing can happen to it. But for me, I was in a total shock. So the baby was good. Jeremy he was so sweet. The sweetest thing on earth I've never seen in my life. And he came, and they lied him here to me, and they told me, hey, you did it, it's a boy. And then, yeah, we knew it was a boy already. He had even given him the name Jeremy. So it was so beautiful, and that 4 minutes meant everything. I didn't even feel any pain. So the nurse took the baby. No, they gave him the towel, and then they left him, and then immediately he searched on, I remember it was here, he searched and he started suckling me. I believe I had milk because I was already trying so much to keep her, so maybe the milk production was already there, but I don't know. So yeah, he got, and then after some minutes, the doctor, Klaus, my husband, was called. He cut the cord. He cut 2 babies, but because the other one was a corona baby, I didn't cut him. Nobody cut it. No, I don't know if I cut it myself. No, I didn't cut it myself. But I remember I saw his, I'm gonna come there. So anyway, I don't want this video to be so long. Oh God, how many minutes? 14 minutes. Oh God. Okay, so Yeah, so Jeremy was there, and then they took it, they went to clean it and everything. He was measured, he was 3.6 kgs and around 52 centimeters long. He was a big baby, I believe. That's a big baby for a small body like me. I was 48 kg, I was so young. Guys, I'm not big, I'm a very small woman. So yeah, that was my first Kaiserschnitt with Jeremy. And then I stayed there 5 days. It was an amazing time. I will never forget those moments, bonding with him. And then my hubby came for us. He was always there every day. He would go home late and come early because he had taken some days off in the artwork. And it was the most beautiful experience, and it was the amazing 6.5 years that we spent together with Jeremy before the other babies come. So for Zuri and Jeremy and Jordan, the small one, JJ, it was so 2017 I got pregnant with our daughter, and she came 2018. Yeah, so for Zuri I said I'm also gonna try again, but this time I will stay at home. I'm not gonna go and then they put me those how do you call them, those medication. I'm only thinking in German, so that's why, guys, I can't say that word. So Zuri pregnancy, it was the best. It was so beautiful. I remember I went to Kenya 3 weeks with her. I was, I think, 5 months pregnant, 5.5 years. I was allowed by my doctor. My doctor told me, Sally, if you're okay, and so Zuri pregnancy was very, very beautiful from the word go. I never had this Übelkeit, how do you say? I didn't throw. I didn't get sick the first 3 months. It was beautiful pregnancy. Nobody knew that I was pregnant, because I always tell people when I'm 2.5 months to 3 months, that's me. I don't tell anybody, even if you're my closest friends, not unless you guess. Then I can even no. I believe pregnancy is for you, and at least the first 3 months, I want to have it on my own with my hubby. That's me. Sorry, guys.